Alright, good day. Hi, welcome. I see. Okay. Oh, bird feeder on the ground. Looks like my truck is stuck on Mount Iceberg. This truck was pretty high off the ground all winter. Looks like the front tire's floating. It's like magic levitation of my truck. My truck is floating. It's stuck on the ice. Alright, I'll get back to that. Poor truck's all dirty. My dad's truck. Got my motorbike in there. We're going to attempt something. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it though. I was able to do it the other day. I really don't think I'll be able to do it today. I'm going to attempt it anyway. That is, going to see if we can make it back to my boat. I'm going to still walk on it a bit. I got to clean all that out pretty soon. I think my tire's in there too. Oh no. So I've got pop cans and I've got scrap metal in there. There's poor Brutus. Got quite a bit of scrap metal in the back of Brutus. Hey, that's not too bad. But what happens when we get to the sunny part? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can make it to my boat. Got my nephew into my boat the first time. I really don't want my boot all full of ice. But I got my nephew into the boat for the first time last week there when we were walking on crust. Yeah, if all of a sudden everything goes white, you'll know what happened. It's like 20 some odd degrees right now. Oh, our little lake is starting to form. Yeah. There's quite a bit of metal in there. Okay, well, got my first metal run of the season. As soon as, pretty soon, I guess. Holy smoke, this is really difficult to walk on. And levitate, 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 no, levitate. Going to make it through the Northwest Passage here. Levitate, no levitate. I feel like Bambi on ice. Okay. Okay, that one's deep. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. This is not how the show was supposed to go. Okay. Holy I'm good. I'm good. There's my poor boat. Get that evil snow off my boat. Oh, it's all dirty. Very hard to keep this poor boat clean. Guess I'm gonna have to get my oh, this poor trailer. Now's a good time to clean it though. I'm gonna get rid of this. This thing's going this year no matter what. What a loss. If I can't sell it, I'm gonna scrap it. This though, yeah, this I gotta. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Oh, the deck dried out. Good. Didn't leak too bad. I get all these nasty leaves. I made it. I made it. Oh, there's my brother's car. Couldn't see that a couple of days ago. Oh, this boat needs so much work. Well, mainly needs cleaning. Got to deal with the engine. Got all these projects, eh? All this stuff to work on. Ow. No time or money to work on it. It's not so much the time, it's more the place to work on it. And flies on my boat. Get those. What the heck? That wasn't supposed to. That's not how the show was supposed to go. Hello, Mr. Hughes. Now, I've already wrecked a surprise for myself. To see how, I went around everything with a silicone. I know. Never use silicone on a boat. But when it's laid up on the dock, he really, dry docked, as you can say. Look at these flies on my boat. Who do they think they are? This is the captain's ship. You get off my damn boat. So anyway, we're going to go down here. But yeah, so I sealed up everything pretty good. And let me show you. You don't believe me? Oh, you don't believe me, do you? Okay, watch. Okay, so there's a leak there somewhere. You guys coming in through the window. I thought I got no leak. Okay, nice and dry. No leak. nice and dry. Dirty, but and the same as those. But this one, it didn't leak there this year, so I'm glad there, because these are usually full of water. But there, that one leaked. So that one failed me, and there's a leak in there. So I don't know where the leak's coming from. It's not coming from there. It's coming from somewhere in there. But let me show you the magic one. This one's really bad. Give me back my... No leaks. No leaks. That's what I want to see. I'll leave it open, let it air out a bit. Get some oxygen into the poor boat. If it's the captain's mess, let him clean it. Wait a minute. I'm the captain. Whew. Actually kind of warm in here. Don't look too leaky there. Hey, how come I can't get into... Who blocked my... no leak. It's usually always pretty good here, so no leaks. Hee. So this boat still got a lot, just needs a lot of cleaning. Got to replace the chain plate. Probably both. It's just time. It's just time. My worst spot on the boat is because of leaks. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Probably not, but right here, yeah. It's not wet, good, but I got to replace those bulkhead chain plates. Yeah, because there's rot there, so got to replace that. This bulkhead here, if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but you can see where the rot is there, so that's got to be replaced. Then after that, I mean, those are probably, well, that's the original bulkhead, so from well, I'm not sure what this boat is. Okay, if we go by the inspection plate, it's a 1980. If we go by the serial number, it's either a 73 or a 78 or a 76. So I think the hull was made in 76, but the boat was finished in 1980, if that makes sense. So nobody knows how to title a boat. You know what I mean? It's like, and they don't really go too... Because you try to explain to it's like, okay, well, what number do you want to go by? Do you want to go by the plate, or do you want to go by that? And the Transport Canada is like, we'll go by the serial number. This is hull number 261887. So if that's like the actual number, that means there's 26,187 of these that were built before it. So that's pretty cool for the Hughes 26. This is a Hughes 26E. There's a Hughes 26, Hughes 26E, and then there's a Hughes 600 North Star, which is the same. They're all the same boat. It's just different trim levels. The Hughes 26 comes in kind of like a mechanical kit, finish it yourself type of boat. And the Hughes 26E has this nice kind of like, rum barrel kind of look to it and stuff like that. Poor rusty tools. Oh, there's where my pliers went. Okay, well. Yeah, but hopefully I can get somebody working on this poor boat again. I'd like to get it back in the water at some point. It's kind of my retirement project, but whatever. But yeah, it needs a severe cleaning, which is kind of like ongoing with these things. Like okay, I don't see any leaves anywhere. And I cleaned all the leaves out of this boat right after they all fell, but yet there's still more leaves in here. How does it do that? And then there's flies on my boat. I already told you, flies, get off my boat. It's not your boat. It's not your boat. Get off my boat. But anyway, yeah, so still a few more leaks, but less leaks, so I'll have to seal up the deck a bit more. And then I guess I'm going to have to get to the elbow grease part of this. Poor boat's so dirty. Yeah, get it all cleaned up. I'd love to hear that wind going through the sail. This boat is really cool because, like, out of all the 26 footers built in this era, this is probably the quietest cruising boat of in 26 foot level. Like this is a really high quality boat for what it is, for its time. But like anything, it's showing its age a bit, so still in good shape, but got to get a lot of stuff. My biggest hung up with this boat is trying to figure out with that Volvo Penta 50. The Honda's 7.5 runs like a charm. You just pull it once and away it goes. Even if it's sitting there for a year, it doesn't matter. But you can't run it without the water going through it and cooling it, right? So I don't think it's the impeller. I think there's just something wrong with the Volvo Penta 50 that I just can't seem to get water to suck up through it or whatever. I don't know why. And it doesn't seem like the water will go through the whole system, but it doesn't pick it up, and I don't know why. And I thought it might be the impeller, but I don't know if it's the impeller, because the impeller looks perfect on it. It was a new impeller when I bought the boat, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just an age thing, and it's just, whatever, and I just need to replace it. Or I might like take the whole motor out and just cover it up and just put a bracket on the back, and then just. One thing about small boats like that, inboards are nice, but they're really painful, because I hate the look of an outboard hanging off the transom. I really do. It just looks so ugly, right? But if it works and you sail around on it, you care more about that than looking ugly, especially for such a pretty boat. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, I guess I'm gonna start cleaning it. Yeah. Well, if it's the captain's mess, let him. All right, there you go. Have yourselves a great day.